All right, first things first, keep it clean. I'm sanitizing this fermenter with a rinseless sanitizer. Ain't no sense feeding the yeast if we're also feeding the funk. Now I'm pouring in about 3 gallons of fresh water into this old stock pot. This will be our canvas. Good water makes good shine. Simple as that. Checking the temp here, bringing her up to 200 degrees. That's hot enough to make the corn behave. All right, time to pour that hot water into the bucket. In goes the corn maize, and we stir like we mean it. Smells like cornbread Sunday, don't it? Just a bit steamier. Now for the high temp alpha amylase. Fancy word for the stuff that turns our starch into sugar. These little fellas are the unsung heroes of a good mash. Gotta stir it real good. Don't rush it. This is where muscle turns into magic. Adding a couple more gallons of water here to loosen it up. We'll let it sit about an hour. Coming back every 10 minutes or so to give it a good stir. You can't just walk away from something you love, right? All right, time for the glucoamylase. Breaks them big sugars down so the yeast can chow down later. Stir it in gentle, then let her rest for about half an hour. This part's where the mash learns patience. And so do I. Now we sweeten her up a touch with some dextrose corn sugar. This will give the yeast a bit more to chew on and bump that proof down the road. Stir till it's smooth like a lazy river after a summer storm. Now I'm getting the yeast starter going. Gotta wake them critters up nice and gentle before the big job. Little yeast nutrient goes in. That's their breakfast, lunch, and supper all rolled into one. All right, time to pitch the yeast. This is where it all starts to come alive. Quiet work that'll keep on humming for days. Airlock's in and look at that. She's already bubbling. That's the sound of a good day's work paying off. And right there, dripping through the parrot at a clean 120 proof. Clear as a mountain spring and twice as spirited. That, my friends, is corn reborn. I appreciate y'all for riding along on this little backwoods adventure with me. There's plenty more brewing, fermenting, and fooling around to come, so stick around and follow the journey if you want to see where the next batch takes us. Until then, keep your mash warm, your spirits high, and your heart steady. Shine on.